Hey everyone, it's Justine the Twilight Stamper, and today I'm bringing you the October product release from Suzy Stamps. So I'm going to show you all the stamps that are being released today. To start off, most of them are Halloween, but I'm just going to start off with the non-Halloween ones first. So first off, I have the Bride and Groom stamp. This is absolutely amazing along with this flourish here. You can see the flourish of the veil I actually used in the wedding invitations video that I made yesterday. And I used it on the sides there, and I'll link to it above in the corner, and you can click on that to see that video if you're interested in seeing those wedding stamps that I made with these stamps here. Next up is the flourish, and this is also a part of the wedding series. You can see that I used it on the wedding invitations on the bottom, so this is a really versatile stamp that you can use under really any sentiment on a card to just add a bit of elegance. Really awesome stamp. Next up is the three-tiered cake. Now this one here you can use with Copics, you can color it just as is, black and white card. I think it would look fantastic with a nice sentiment. And then we have this Bride and Groom, which is actually the same Bride and Groom you saw before, just in the closer up version, and it's surrounded by a circle. So those are the wedding stamps that are being released in October by Suzy Stamps, and again I did that wedding featurette just the other day to kick off that release. Next up I have the Welcome to Your New Home, which is sort of in a typical what I call So Suzy font. Then we have this house sort of border that you can use on the bottom of any card. And then we have this sort of snarky sentiment. We have discovered that move is a 4-letter word. Come join us for our housewarming party where we will have other 4-letter words like beer and wine. Absolutely love So Suzy's funny, humorous stamps. They're so unique to the market and they're so great. We're going to move on to the Halloween ones now, and I'm going to start off with the sentiments with Happy Hunting. And then we have Halloween is the safest day to kill a person and leave them in a chair on your front porch. Again, the snark from Suzy Stamps are hilarious. And then we have a really cool one with when black cats prowl and pumpkins gleam, may luck be yours on Halloween. And then we have some really fun trees. So we have those gnarled typical Halloween ones. This middle one reminds me of Tim Burton's that sort of style. And these are really great for sort of those creepy cards. And then the one with the no leaves that's just standing straight up, you could really use for anything. Next up is the Haunted House. This is another one that I sort of find in a Tim Burton sort of style. And I'm a really huge fan of Tim Burton. So I would just definitely be using that in my 13 Days of Halloween series that's coming up next week. Next up for you Copic lovers, here's a little boy and a girl sitting in the pumpkin patch. So this is a really great stamp for scrapbookers as well as card makers to get practicing on that Copic coloring. And next up is a lantern. This is a really great stamp that you could use really for any occasion. Lanterns are really great for really any type of card. I find there's some really clever sentiments out there as well. Next up, I'm going to show you the 4 little pumpkin stamps that are available. So you've got one with little dots, one with the sort of diamond shapes. I never remember that pattern name. One jack-o'-lantern and one with swirls. What's really great about Suzy Stamps as well is that you buy the stamps individually. So you pick which ones you like, and you don't have any of those leftover ones that you don't. So you pay for the price of the ones you want and not for the ones you don't want. You can see the bats here. You have a little Batman stamp as well, so those are perfect for little boys, especially for birthday cards. Next up I have the RIP, and this stamp here, I'm just going to show you a video, sort of a sneak preview up in the corner of one of my upcoming card videos, and my release for the Suzy Stamps October release, and I use that RIP along with the trees that you saw before. Alright, the next ones here we have our little cats. So we've got this sort of frightened cat and this other cat that reminds me of Professor McGonagall from Harry Potter. Sort of got that stern look on her face, and I think that would be really great sentiment to put along with like a really snarky sentiment, because it's just like almost as if she has like this sarcastic tone to her, or this like get real sort of look on her face, which I really like. Not really a cat person, but I do like that stamp. Next up I have some ghosts and goblins here. So I've got the Reaper, a ghost, and a witch. These are really great, just basic solid images that you can use in your cards. Definitely going to be having that witch fly across a moon at some point. I got a new moon stamp lately, and I think that would look great going across it. So that's it for the October release for So Suzy Stamps. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you are looking for any of these products, just click on the links below in the video description, or you can head over to my blog and you can click on the photos of each of the stamps you like to be taken to a store to purchase them. That would be so awesome if you did that, and I hope you enjoyed the release and you enjoy shopping. On the first day of the month, it's always free shipping, even on international orders, as well as 10% off, so be sure to take advantage of that for that one day only, first day of every month. Thanks so much for watching, everyone.